Good morning, beautiful people. How you doing? God bless you. See, I'm gonna share this with you guys today because, um, in a way, when I share things, I notice that I have a. I feel like sometimes when I share things with you guys, I'm also doing it for me as well. You know, because it's good medicine for me to remind me. So most of the time when I share something with you guys, it's because I need to also do this for myself. And I guess, when I see myself do this, sometimes later on, I'll revisit this video to remind myself of what I talked about so it can give me strength. So today I want to share with you a passage that I told God today. God helped me to memorize this verse because let me tell you lately, as always, Satan is coming for me. Um, if it's not him trying to attack me with lust, it's me thinking too much, especially when I sleep. And that's the worst because sometimes I don't get a good sleep because so many things, so many thoughts, so many worries are racing through my head. And then at the end of it, I'm always saying, why? This is so unnecessary. So instead of, speaking defeated like I usually would talk, I just told myself today, no, I woke up and while I was in bed, I just told God, no, you know what, God, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to see this as an opportunity. I just got to realize that I just got to fight. I got to fight. I got to put my faith and trust in you. And I believe that this will stop sooner or later. I believe it. And that's what I'm going to go by. I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to believe it without seeing it, without feeling it. I'm just going to believe it. I know sooner or later it's going to happen. But I know that, I can't talk defeated. And I got to put my words into actions and stuff. So what I'm doing today is hopefully this will help you guys out too. Because I must be doing something right. Or I must be on the right track. Um, Satan sees that I'm trying, and I guess he doesn't even like the fact that I'm trying. And I'm still trying to push through, still trying to push through, still trying to push through. So, I told God, I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to give in to lust. I'm not going to give in to these worries. If anything, I got to work on that. I got to work on the worries and stuff. Yesterday, something happened to me, and I handled it the wrong way, but at the same time, God was so good to me because, this is to warn you guys, okay? If I can, I'm going to put it up here while I'm talking. So I received this notification in a text, right? And it was from the United States Postal Service, right? So I thought, okay, maybe it has something to do with a package that I'm waiting for. And this is slick. So, I should have known better, but because see, I was so concerned about materialistic things that I didn't take the time to focus and question this text. So they had a website there. They said, go to this website because this package is being delivered to the wrong address. Please enter your correct address. So I go on the website. It looks legit. It looks like the United States Postal Service website. And it says right here, please provide your new address so we can deliver your package. So I put in my new address and they said, oh, but there's a 30 cents fee for this, to re-deliver somewhere else. So I thought, okay, maybe that's normal. So I put in my credit card information, right? My debit card information. But then what was happening, what was so weird was that I wasn't getting a confirmation after payment. And we all know we all get confirmations after payment when we do something online. But I wasn't getting it. So I thought maybe something was wrong with my tablet. Maybe something was wrong with the website or whatever. So I let it go. But for some reason, let me tell you, that was Jesus. That was Jesus in my head, putting this uneasy feeling that something was wrong. Because I couldn't let that feeling go for some reason. I was like, why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling this way? So I don't know why, but immediately I went to my bank account on my phone and they give you this option to lock your card, so that no one can use it. I don't know why I thought that, but I was like, I'm gonna lock my card, boom. Then I started thinking about that website and I was like, you know what, let me look at something because I looked at my text and I was like, but this doesn't make sense because even with the United States Postal Service, they give you a tracking number, but this text doesn't have a tracking number of my package. Oh my goodness, I think I got scammed. So then I look up the website on Google to see if it's legit, and it says it right there on the website. Do not trust this website. This is a fraudulent website, and it's very convincing. They pose as the United States Postal Service, but it's a scam to take your money, to take your information, to take all of this stuff. I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad I like my car. But let me tell you, in just those few minutes that I gave my debit card information, all of a sudden I go back to my bank account. Yo, evil people do not play, okay? But let me tell you, Jesus, he don't play either. When you do evil, wow, I thank God. Even though I did not deserve it, and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't deserve it. But of course, I can't tell God, don't give it to me because I guess he knows everything. But he looked out for me. And so when I look, they already made a purchase at some place called Second Plaza Discount of $40.68. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what is going on here? Oh no, this is so messed up. This is so messed up. Luckily, I like my car. But because I was freaking out, and and that's the part that I was disappointed in myself. That just tells me, guys, don't matter if you're a Christian or you're not. It don't matter if you're a Christian or if you're not a Christian. What matters is if you're not in control of your anxiety, if you're not in control of the worrying, if you don't just put your faith and trust in God. But it's so hard. I was telling God yesterday too. I was like, I'm so sorry, God. You know, we focus on such materialistic things that we get worried because then we think, oh, we're going to lose everything. What I should have been doing was I should have took a breath, be calm, even though it's so hard to do, and I don't know how other Christians do it. Be calm, take a breath, and just say, and just be like, it's okay. I'm going to handle this. I'm going to leave it in God's hands. Let me go do my part. Let me go to the bank right now, see if I can change my card and get a new number so everything be fine. But as I'm doing that, I call my boss and I say, listen, I got to go to the bank real quick. I just got scammed. And even though I locked my car, I don't know if maybe they can still try to find another way to get money out of my car. So I got to go to the bank to get a new car. She said she understood. I was like, okay, go. But the thing was that already the anxiety, already the fear, the worry started coming in. Here I am worrying, when I should have been. I still got a long way to go with you, Jesus, because I wasn't going about it the right way and just staying calm and be like, let me put on my clothes, let me get dressed, let me go to the bank, leave it in God's hands. No. I'm getting dressed already, the anxiety and everything's worried, and I feel like I gotta get to the bank quicker. I gotta get to the bank quick. I go to the bank right here in the Bronx. Horrible, because I thought, okay, it's gonna be empty. It was a line that was forever, that there were even people sitting all around still waiting for an agent to take care of them. I was like, oh no. So here I am freaking out again. They're like, no, I need to handle this right away. I need to handle this right. Instead of leaving it in God's hands, was not taking a breath. So I was like, okay, let me go to the one in Manhattan. So I get on the train, go to 96th Street, go to the one in Manhattan. I go there. They tell me, okay, sit down. Somebody will be with you. And then I'm waiting. And then here is the thing, okay? And I can't help it. I think this is the New Yorker in me, which I hate. Okay, in New York, okay, people step on each other just to get ahead. They will even skip the line. They will even try to be slick to try to be ahead of you just because they don't want to follow the rules and go by everything orderly or whatever. So I'm thinking to me, and so I'm waiting, but then there's other people all of a sudden walking around trying to be closer to the agent. They're actually standing almost next to their desk. And here I am trying to do things the right way by sitting down on the couch and waiting to be called. And so I start getting more nervous. And I'm like, oh, what is wrong? What is wrong? This is so wrong. And I feel like, so I spoke up and I told the security guard, is there a system here to know who's going to go next? And he's like, no, don't worry about it. I got it, whatever. But I shouldn't have said that. I said that out of worrying because I was thinking to myself, as a New Yorker, I was like, oh, no, I know how every New Yorker is in here. Everybody steps on each other just to get to the front or whatever. I'm not going to let it be a pushover. I'm not going to let somebody step all over me. What I should have done was trust in Jesus and be like, God, I'm going to let this be. If someone goes ahead, then I'm going to let that be because maybe it's not meant to be. And if they do wrong, I'll let you take care of them. I have to be patient and calm. But I wasn't. But then after I said that to the guard, I felt bad and I just stood quiet. But I was still getting a little anxious. I was like, because I want to get this done. I don't know how this works. I'm always really diligent, quite good at picking scammers. For some reason, finally, I got scammed. And I guess I didn't know how to react, that I wanted to take care of the situation right away before I lose even more money, just in case. So then finally the teller gets to me. Oh, hold on one second. I'm sorry. So then finally the agent comes to me and she says, "Who's next?" So I raise my hand. I was like, "I'm here," because I've been waiting forever. Still impatient, but anyway. Got to her, sat down. I told her my situation, and then it turns out, she said, "You're like the fourth or fifth person today. I've been dealing with that all day, fraudulent stuff." I was like, "Wow, get out of here." So then I remember, be kind to another person so that they can help you out. So I was being kind to her, whatever. But then she was telling me, yeah, sure, we can issue you a card, but it depends on what type of carrier do you have on your mobile phone. I was like, why? What does that mean? Because usually, I told her it's T-Mobile. I was like, oh, she said usually with T-Mobile and this other carrier, they do such a good security that they don't even let the bank try to get your number, because what they were trying to do was to prove if I was the person, if I was who I was. I gave her my ID and everything, but they were still trying to prove, because they say they go through a lot of fraud, a lot of people trying to play them, even at the bank. So they're getting all my information. I'm giving them all my information, whatever. But then the last test to see if you really are the person that you say you are, you give them your phone number, and if you receive a text with a code, then you can give them that code, and then they know it's legit and it's you, and then they can issue the card right there. If not, they're still helpful because they can't prove if you're being fake or not. What they'll do is they'll process the card, but they'll mail it to you, and it'll take a week and a half to get to you, who is the right person on the card. And look how much, as human beings, we suck. We're so dependent on the material, on the money, on the car, on things, that I started thinking to myself, no, I can't wait a week and a half. I need that car now. Even though if I would have took the time to thought about it, I would have realized I don't really need to buy anything for a whole week and a half, so I can wait. I got food in my fridge, I'm okay. But here, just like any other typical human being, we're always acting like, even though we're stocked up, we got everything, we need that car right there, we need money right now because we never know, blah, 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 then we freak out. And so, I was disappointed in myself for that reason. But luckily, they would text me, but I wasn't getting the text. And then found out that they typed in the wrong number. Finally, when they typed in the right number, I was like, I got it. I got the text. I got the text. And they were like, they issued me the card. And I was like, thank you so much. I appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. And then I just went home and started thinking, God, I'm so sorry. I did not handle this the right way. I suck at this. I have to believe that I'm going to get better at this, because if I walk with you, then it's not right if I walk with you and not believe in you. I got to believe in you and believe that things can be done differently. I just got to take a breath and calm down and really, really don't just say it, but put into practice the belief in God. I'm working on that. But anyway, I digress because I was supposed to talk about something else. So the devil attacks me a lot with lust. The devil, if not with lust, he attacks me a lot while I'm sleeping, with a lot of things racing through my mind that are not important. So anyway, I said what I said to God today. I told him I'm going to push through, God. I'm going to push through. And then I went to read the Bible, and I told God, you know what, God, even right now, while I was exercising and stuff was rushing through my head, I was trying to think of a verse to help give me strength in your word. But I suck at this, God, because I guess I'm not like other Christians. It's hard for me. No matter how much I try to read the Bible, I guess it's hard for me, maybe because I try too hard. It's hard for me to remember verses so that I can use those verses in whatever situation I'm in to help give me strength. Because they really do give you strength. It's so weird. It does give you strength. And I didn't believe in it that much. I kind of, but I guess I never really put the effort into it. But I don't see it. But I couldn't think of anything. So then later on, I went back to the Bible before I got here. And I was like, God, I'm going to read your word. But you know what, this time, I got to take my time. Maybe that's the problem. I'm rushing into things. Even if it means just reading one verse and I don't have to read the whole chapter, so that I can memorize that verse. Lord, help me to memorize this verse, engrave it in my mind, engrave it in my heart, in my soul, so that whenever I need it, I can remember it and use it for what I need to use it for. So I decided that's it. I'm just gonna I was going through the chapter and then I found one verse and I was like, I think this is gonna help me out here, which is so good. So I kept on repeating this verse over and over and over again. Now I think I remember without looking at it. Let me see. Um, the Lord is my strength and my shield. I the Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart, I put my trust. Oh, I'm sorry. See, you see, and I was doing so good. I was already saying it over and over without looking at the Bible. But I gotta say it again. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and I am helped. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and I am helped. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and I am helped. I know the more I say that, I'll start realizing each meaning of each word and really find the impact of it. The Lord is my strength. The Lord is my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and I am helped. This is Psalms 28, verse 7. Thank you. At least, I was telling Jesus, thank you for at least helping me remember the chapter and the verse. So this is Psalms 28, chapter 28, verse 7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and I am helped. So hopefully this can help you out because I need the help myself. Okay, and let's see where this takes us. And thank you for letting me share this with you guys. Okay, if there's any verses that you know about that you can share with me to give me strength, oh, I would love it so dearly, and I would think that would be a beautiful thing for you. Okay, so God bless you. And today is Psalms chapter 28, verse 7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and I am helped. God bless you guys. Amen.